The Boeing 747, once the queen of the skies, is slowly disappearing from the world's airline fleets. However, a new operator in the UK is breathing fresh life into this legendary aircraft. 24-year-old entrepreneur Louis G has created a new airline that will exclusively fly the Boeing 747. His company, Fly High UK, plans to operate a fleet of 5 747s on long-haul routes from the UK to destinations including the US, Asia, and Australia. While many airlines are retiring their 747s in favor of more fuel-efficient and modern aircraft, so in this video we're going to talk about the Boeing 747 news. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. The Boeing 747-400 took its first flight on July 24, 1991. The aircraft flew for Air Canada under the registration CGAGN for 13 years before undergoing its conversion to a freighter at the beginning of 2005. The freighter was then leased by various airlines, including Air China Cargo and Saudi Arabian Airlines, now Saudia, before arriving at Aero Transcargo in 2020. One Air's Boeing 747 is now the only aircraft of this family active in the UK. There are believed to be 3 more units registered in the country that are not currently flying. The One Air freighter was last spotted at Cardiff Airport in Wales after making 2 brief hops to Shannon on Thursday, April 20th. The United Kingdom once again has a Boeing 747 operator. Startup cargo carrier One Air is bringing its converted Boeing 747-400 freighter to the skies above Britain as it confirms the UK Civil Aviation Authority has awarded it its Air Operator Certificate. The new British cargo airline successfully completed its proving flights with the aircraft in July 2022. Following a rigorous application process, its operating license is now fully approved to commence operations, the UK Civil Aviation Authority confirmed to Simple Flying this afternoon. One Air expects initial demand for flights from the UK to Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. The ultimate objective is to offer freighter services to China and the US. The new airline has been awarded its Air Operator Certificate by the UK Civil Aviation Authority. After successfully completing its proving flight in July 2022 and following a rigorous application process for an operating license, the new airline is now fully approved to commence operations. One Air expects initial demand for flights from the UK to Europe, the Middle East, and Asia regions. It will also ultimately offer freighter services to China and the US. One Air has dry leased its first B747 freighter and is now the only UK operator of the B747. Its business model calls for the addition of a second B747-400 during 2023. Headquartered in Kingston, close to London Heathrow, One Air has recruited a team of 90 air cargo and aviation professionals for its launch, including ground operations, engineering and maintenance, crew training, crew management, finance, and HR specialists, and a 40-strong air crew with pilots recruited from Cathay Pacific, Emirates Airline, Norwegian Airlines, and other major carriers. One Air is majority owned by CEO Paul Bennett, who stated the important role for freighter services played in supporting the UK economy and the public throughout the pandemic demonstrated the level of demand which exists for a British cargo airline. We're proud to be meeting this need and to have the opportunity to leverage long-standing business relationships with freight forwarders, logistic providers, and charter brokers serving the UK market. We expect to add our second 747F later this year and have the financial resources to grow in line with the level of demand we see. The airline will review its fleet plans, including the potential for the other aircraft types, later in the year. Chris Hope has joined the board of One Air as Chief Operating Officer and Accountable Manager, bringing 35 years previous experience with the forerunners to TUI, as well as EasyJet and Flybe. During this time with EasyJet, Chris had executive responsibility for the entire EasyJet operation at Gatwick and was business-led preparing for the UK's exit from the EU, which involved establishing new AOCs in the UK and EU. That's it. Please like, share, and comment with your thoughts below if you like this video. Remember to subscribe to see our next video. Stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video.